Hi everyone, Aidan here with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at the RockyMounts MonoRail platform style bike rack here on our 2018 Mazda CX-5. Now like I said, it's going to be a platform style bike rack, and we're going to hold the bike at this back wheel here with this strap and primarily in this cradle up front with our wheel hook. That's going to mean zero frame contact, meaning it's good for our carbon frame bikes, our alternative frame bikes, and with a 60-pound weight capacity per bike, even good for some of our e-bikes with that battery removed. And overall, I like the monorail quite a bit. I think it's really easy to use, and it holds the bike really well. Like many other bike racks in this class, though, you have the ability to come down to this handle here and tilt the rack away with the bikes loaded. You get a very good amount of tilt here, giving us full hatch access with the bikes loaded. So if we need to get something from the back that we maybe forgot and we don't want to get everything unloaded, we can. Or we can just sit back here to change our shoes before or after a ride, get something out if we need it. I'll let that close down. We can lift this back into place. And we hear a nice loud click letting us know that it's locked in. Now from here, let's go ahead and get the bike unloaded, starting with this back strap right here. This is not going to be holding the bike upright, so we want to do this first. Push in that blue button, undo that strap, and then come to the front here. You can push in the blue button here and push up and out on the arm. From here, just lift the bike up and away. Now because we don't have any sort of center mast, there's nothing really to move around, so it's easy to get the bike lifted up and off. I'll go ahead and replace the strap here. We can see this back wheel cradle will pivot to accommodate different wheelbases, so that's really nice to see. And then up front, we can fold that down, and I like to bring this hook behind the cradle right here and just sort of secure it back behind it just to keep everything nice and neat. Now let's get some measurements starting with our ground clearance here. You can see we do have a pretty good rise in the shank, and at the back end here we are going to be working with 20 inches of ground clearance. That's pretty good, and I don't think you have to worry about any sort of bottoming out with your steep driveways or hills. It does add a bit of length to the back of your Mazda though, so from the back bumper to the outermost point, we are going to be adding 32 inches, which as far as other bike racks are concerned, that is on the higher end, so just be sure to look out for it with any sort of tight parking spots. We can fold the rack upright though when the bikes are unloaded, so if we want to leave it here ready for our next ride, we can, and it's going to be a lot less obtrusive with only 13 inches added to the back of your CX-5. So if you do want to squeeze in the garage with the door closed, you might be able to. Now down at the hitch here, we do have it working in a 2-inch by 2-inch receiver tube, and it comes with a locking anti-rattle bolt, keeping things secure and safe. That is key to like with the lock right here. We can attach our cable lock on the end, so all of our bikes are going to be locked up too. Overall, the monorail is a very nice bike rack and super easy to use. I think it fits really well on your Mazda here, and it'll work really well for you. Thanks for watching.
Here it is on our test course. We'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action, which simulates turning corners or evasive maneuvers. Next, we're at the alternating speed bumps, which we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. And finally, we have the full speed bumps, where we'll see the up and down action, which is just like driving out of a parking lot, garage, or driveway.